Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. It seems that I cannot hear you, Miss Sharon.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, okay. I can hear you now. Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
yes. Good evening, Miss Sharon. How are you?
I'm fine.
Mm-mm. So, how's your Monday?
It's a working day today, so it's been a bit busy.
A bit busy. Ah,
Yeah.
okay. And yes, bit, I'm sorry. So, it's a bit busy at
Mm.
work. So, that means there are so many
Yes.
things you need to finish or to accomplish.
Yes. And also a lot of phone calls.
Phone calls. Why is that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
My job. Uh, I work in a government, and I receive many phone calls from parents or
Mm-mm.
teachers or even normal person.
Mm-mm. Oh,
Yes.
is it about complaints or maybe inquiries or questions? Hello?
Mm, sorry. I think my internet has some problem. So
Mm-mm.
I need to close my webcam because it may be cause a lot of loading in my
Mm-mm.
internet. Okay.
Okay. It's okay. Mm-mm.
Okay.
So,
Mm,
yes, going back to
okay.
my questions, or I mean, my question earlier, Miss Sharon. So
Okay.
you mentioned that you had lots of phone calls today. You did lots of
Yes.
phone calls. Mm.
Yes.
So the phone calls was, I mean, what's the main concern about the phone
Um.
calls that you have received today?
It's about my job. I have some uh text need to do, and it asks me some questions about this job.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
So it's more of like inquiries regarding your, I mean, the things that you usually do when it comes to
Uh,
your work.
yes, and one of my job is to about hire teachers. So some t uh some person they want to be a teacher will attend our exam and they will ask questions about uh uh how to prepare this exam or is they qualified of attend this exam.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Do you, I mean, how to say this? Do you recruit teachers? Also, Miss Sharon?
I work at an education bureau, so it's government exam.
Mm-mm.
Hire
Ah,
some teachers in the elementary schools.
mm-mm. I see.
Yeah.
So, you have direct, how to
Mm.
say this, like direct contact to potential teachers.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So I need to familiar with the laws
Mm-mm.
about this area.
Mm-mm. Okay, I see. So that's why you were quite busy. So this job is quite demanding.
Yes, and I
Mm-mm.
need to hold many meetings about this.
Mm-mm. Don't you feel tired about it, Mr. Sharon?
It's okay because uh I have did this job for 3 years, so
Mm-mm.
I am familiar with this job.
Mm-mm. Okay. So you got used to it because you've been doing it for 3 years already.
Yes, yes.
Mm. Okay. But have you ever once felt like you want to change your job or no?
Yeah, yes, because I want to pursue my dream. I actually interested in research, such
Mm-mm.
as academic research. So I want to study abroad, my
Mm-mm.
PhD degree. Yes,
Mm-mm.
and maybe I can apply the job in the university.
Mm-mm. Okay. I see. So you're into doing research.
Mm, yes.
Mm. Okay. Research, but it's in the field or connected to the field of education.
Yes, about education policy. So it's connect with my job now, but uh, using different uh accepts.
Mm-mm. Okay. I see. Because um some people don't like research, like
Mm,
me.
yes.
Even though I'm familiar with research, I just find it hard to do research, especially
Mm,
if I need to think of what topic should I need to study.
yes.
I find
I
it.
need I need
Mm-mm.
to read a lot of papers.
Yes, you need to read a lot of papers,
Mm,
and for your review of related literature, it should
yes.
be at least not older
Mm,
than
mm,
2015. Normally,
mm,
that's the
mm,
standard of, I mean, I remember when I was still studying or in university,
mm.
my research professor would say, I want your RRL or review or related literature should not be older than
Uh,
2015.
uh,
So we need to find something that is up, maybe recent, 2016 above, not
mm,
2015 below.
mm.
So, so it's quite challenging
Yes,
before.
yes.
Mm-mm. Okay. So, you've always wanted to do research. Mm-mm. But let's say, what country do you hope to study your
Mm.
PhD, Miss Sharon? In which country?
Uh, uh, I choose the UK now.
UK. Mm.
Yes.
Mm. Like in London or in a
I
different
mm,
city?
I'm not sure. London is the best one because the uh UCL, okay, London College is the
Ah.
best one in the education area. But
Mm-mm.
it's too expensive in London. So I also
Mm.
consider about Manchester or Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I think UCL is quite difficult to get into, right?
Uh,
because
and also expensive.
mm, unless if you have
Yes.
like government scholarship to
Yes.
back you up, especially for your studies for this one. Because I had a
Mm,
student before, of
mm,
course, just like you,
mm,
she's been having IELTS speaking classes here because
mm.
she's been taking it for 3 times already because she cannot get the overall score.
Yes.
Yes.
I know it requires 6.5 and at least 7.5 and at least 7 point in each items.
So in her case, she really
Mm.
aims for 7.
Oh,
So
okay. So
she
education
wants
is requires.
So she wants to get 7, so she's been
Oh,
trying to get 7. I mean, let's just say
oh,
she got an overall 7, but it's just that there's a specific scale that is not
mm,
6.5, not
okay.
7. So she
Mm,
need to take it again. But luckily on her last take, she
mm,
passed. Mm-mm.
okay. It's good.
And from what I know, she had no, I mean, she had government scholarship for her
Mm,
master's studies.
mm, mm,
Mm-mm. I think it's related to business administration, some sort of like that, related to administrative, related to business. That's what I've heard from
mm,
her.
okay.
And she's been studying now, I think a year. I think it's a year now since she's in
Mm,
London in
mm,
UCL.
mm,
Mm-mm.
good.
So in that way,
Mm,
hopefully, I know. Once I hear UCL, I know it's challenging.
yes.
Challenging at the same time it's expensive, right? Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much for that one, Miss Sharon. So let's say after our work class, what you're gonna do later onwards?
Mm, maybe I will review this class.
Mm-mm. You will
Yes.
you will review our class.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
And because tomorrow I need to go to a school because I also study a PhD in Taiwan. So
Mm-mm.
tomorrow I don't need to go to my office. I read some uh, papers for my tomorrow classes.
Mm-mm. Ah, okay. So
Mm,
tomorrow, not only you will
mm,
do your work, but also you will go right away, or you will go straight to your classes for your
mm.
PhD.
Yeah, yes, I work 4 days and study 1 days.
Ah, so tomorrow
Mm.
it's work plus work and study or class day for you.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah,
or
I
no.
yeah. My job gave me a date of can go to school.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so tomorrow I can go to school to study.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
Ah, okay. I see. So tomorrow you can have your study. Mm.
yes.
Okay. So thank you so much for that one. Um, Miss Sharon. So I
Mm.
guess let's have our class. But before that, are you done having your dinner, Miss Sharon?
Yeah, yes, I had my dinner.
Mm-mm, that's good. So you had your dinner already. Mm. So,
Yes.
of course, for this class, let's have it now. And as usual, we're gonna have the IELTS speaking. So let me share my screen. Okay.
Okay.
So please tell me if you can see my screen clearly at your end. Okay. Can you see my
Okay.
screen now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's good. So before that, let's have first a very quick review, Miss Sharon. So from
Mm.
our previous class or last class, do you still remember what have we discussed or what we did during that time?
Mm. I will see the book.
Okay. You will still need to check the
Okay.
book. Okay.
Yes, because uh, uh, sometimes I will mix about the listening or reading books.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay. Okay.
I still I get it. Okay. Mhm. So here.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Mm-mm. So the last time we discussed about the modifying adverbs, right?
Yes. Much
Mm.
favorite.
Okay. So, um, with that one at the same time, you learn how to modify your adjectives by using
Mm,
really, so, can be a bit, not very, and so on and so forth, right?
mm,
Because
mm,
if you're gonna use adverbs, it will change the
mm,
meaning of how
mm.
you describe someone or how you do
Yes.
something. Mm. And at the same time, I also shared to you that if you will describe someone using character adjective, you should always expand or you should explain about it.
Mm,
You don't stop by just simply saying who is that person, how you describe them. You, as much as possible, you give example or you explain further. Why do you think this person is kind? Why
mm,
do you think this person is obnoxious? Why do you think this person is um arrogant? So on and so forth.
mm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So this time, let's now, or but before that, do you have any questions so far with the previous lesson, Miss Sharon, or none so far?
Mm, yes.
No question?
No questions.
Okay, that's good. So this time, let's now proceed to exercise 11, right? But we're just not gonna focus on it. Let's go
Mm,
right away to the exam information. Okay,
mm.
so can you read the exam information for me, Miss Sharon, about the part one?
Okay. Part one. Introduction and interview. In part one of the examiner will introduce him, herself, and ask you to introduce yourself and confirm your identity. The examiner will then ask you general questions on three familiar topic areas. The first topic will studies, work, or where you live. In each unit of this book, you will practice answering part one questions on one topic. Part 1 tests your ability to communicate opinions and information on everyday topics and common experience.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so thank you so much for reading the
Mm,
exam information about part one. So, as you may know, part one is a combination
mm,
of a very quick introduction and then
mm,
you transition to the actual part one questions. So, normally, I know you have experiences, right?
mm. Yes.
You already experienced taking the IELTS test twice, right? Mm-hmm. So
Yes, twice.
you already know how the interview questions or the warmer question work. So, okay. So normally your
Mm,
examiner may ask you about your job or maybe where you live or your hometown. And then
mm,
after that, you will smoothly transition to the part one. Mm-mm.
mm,
So we usually, usually, not usually, but most students or test takers, they find part one as the easiest part of the speaking test of IELTS.
mm,
Because in part one, you will just gonna talk about everyday topics, common experiences, and it's just, it's easy for you to relate to it because the
mm,
topics are relatable,
mm,
right? So in part one, even though it's easy, you still need to expand your answer. Mhm.
mm,
Okay. So, any questions so far in this part, Miss Sharon, with the exam information?
mm. Uh, it's okay.
Okay, so thank you so much for that one. So let me scroll down below or let me adjust my screen. So this time for our part one speaking activity, of course, before we had the actual speaking activity, I will play an audio. And
Mm,
from that audio, you will hear typical questions of part one of the
mm,
speaking test. After you listen, we'll maybe check the audio script if you
mm,
have some questions, especially based on the vocabularies the speaker had used. And then
mm,
after that, we're gonna use the same set of questions and you're gonna give your own answer. Okay?
mm.
So let me have the audio first, Miss Sharon,
Okay.
and here it is.
Track 2.
Tell me something about your family. What do you like doing most with your family? Who are you close to in your family? In what way is your family important to you?
Sample answers.
Tell me something about your family.
Although I live abroad now, my mum's family is from Paris and my dad's family is from Toulouse, so I'm from a very French family. Um, I would say I come from quite a small family, really. For example, I just have one older sister and four cousins, but it's true that my extended family is fairly big.
What do you like doing most with your family?
Uh, I like having nice long meals with good food and good wine, and a few jokes for dessert.
Who are you close to in your family?
In my family, well, I'm close to my Uncle Jacques. He's a chef. He's hilarious, always telling jokes, and he's very enthusiastic about everything he does. We spent a lot of time together when I was growing up. In fact, he helped to bring me up.
In what way is your family important to you?
My family is everything to me. They are my best friends. They support me when things aren't going well, and when things are going well. I know they'll always be there for me, no matter what.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
Is it good, Miss Sharon?
mm,
Or do you need to listen one more time?
I think it's good because she can send the correct answers.
Mm-mm. So no other concerns with the audio?
Audio.
With
Mm,
no question with the audio that I have played?
mm,
None so far?
mm. y- Yes. Mm.
Okay. So don't worry because I will have the audio script. So we have here
Mm,
the audio script. So let me adjust it first, okay?
okay.
And please tell me if there's like if there are certain vocabulary words or maybe phrases that you would like to be explained further, okay? So I will let you scan it quickly. So just tell me if you have questions based on the audio that you have from the script that you have listened to, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, from this case, do you have any clarifications or questions so far?
Mm, he described her uncle. He is hilarious. It means humor.
Humorous, yes. Like she knows how to make jokes or something.
Okay. Hilarious.
Humorous.
He
Uh,
hilarious.
hilarious, this one.
Yeah. Yes. Hila
Hilarious.
hilarious.
I mean, if we say
Mm,
hilarious, he is
hilarious.
funny.
Fun.
Hilarious. Funny,
Fun.
really funny.
Funny. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So how long in uh part one answer because uh I see it at least three three sentences.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Okay. So normally in how to say this, like in
Mm,
part one, there's no time limit
mm,
with the way you give your answer. It's just that your examiner will try to
mm,
stick to the time
mm.
conducted for the part one. So it's gonna be
Okay.
normally, as what's stated here, 4 to 5 minutes. Mm-mm.
Mm,
So
mm,
that one. So you can speak as long as you directly answer the question. You answer the question and then you try to expand your
mm.
answer. Okay? Mm. Do you
Okay.
still remember the strategy being introduced to you when you had your trial class here?
Mm.
Do you remember the strategy for part one? Okay. So
My part one. Okay.
normally, how do you answer part one, Miss Sharon?
Uh, Maybe I will answer directly, and sometimes I give the example,
Mm-mm.
but not all of questions. So I remembered in one of my exam, I answered many questions because maybe my question is too short. My answer is
Mm-mm.
too short. So the examiner asked me many questions. He answered me about my sports, my work,
Mm-mm.
yeah, my hobbies, and so on.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. Because normally in part one, you will get two
Mm.
questions, right?
Yes.
And I mean, not two questions, but more like
Oh. Mm,
two topic. So for example, after the warmer questions, your first topic would be about, let's say, your favorite color.
mm,
Mm. What's your favorite color? What's the color you dislike?
mm,
Mm. Does color affect your mood? So on and
mm,
so forth. Now, this time, let's move forward and let's talk about flowers.
mm,
So you're gonna have questions about flowers again. So
mm,
normally one topic it will they will ask three questions. Normally.
mm,
That's what I
mm,
know. But sometimes if the examiner notice that you do not have enough time left for 5 minutes for part one, they will cut or they will
mm,
stop you.
mm,
Sometimes they will stop you because sometimes I mean because in that case either they're controlling the time per
mm,
part or maybe they already get the
mm,
idea or they already see what they're looking for
mm,
the moment you spoke during those times. So
mm,
that's why some students or some test takers they will feel anxious if their examiner will stop them while they're still in the middle of speaking
mm,
because you will overthink like, did I do something wrong? Is my answer wrong?
mm,
Am I not good? That's why my examiner stopped me. Because if you will let your anxiety or if you overthink why your examiner stopped you, it will affect your performance, especially for part two and part three.
Mm,
So
okay.
just think that maybe your examiner already um
Mm,
see or they already found what you're looking for, or maybe they're trying to control the time. Mhm.
okay.
Okay. So during your two times of taking the IELTS test, Miss Sharon, have you
Mm,
experienced your examiner stopped you while you were still talking?
not stop me, but she asked me deeply like why. Oh, yes.
Mm-mm. Ah, okay, I see. Like why? So they will always ask follow-up
Mm,
question. Mm-mm.
yes.
Mm-mm. So in that case, thank you so much for sharing your experience, Miss Sharon. So this time, let's have the speaking practice. Okay?
Mm,
So we will
okay.
use the same set of questions and you will give your own response. Mm-mm. Okay? So always
Okay.
remember when you do the part one, always directly answer the question and then do not forget to add extra information. What I mean
Mm,
by extra information, it could be an example. It could be your personal experience. It could be your
mm,
further explanation or your reason why. Or it could be a
mm,
background information of your direct answer.
mm,
As long as it's just connected to your direct answer. Okay?
mm,
Mhm.
okay.
So, before that, these are the questions that we will have. Okay?
Mm,
So, I will give you a few seconds or maybe some time to think quickly. What do you want to say for these questions?
okay.
Because after that, let's have the speaking practice. Okay? So, just tell me when you
Mm,
feel like
okay.
you're ready, Miss Sharon, so that we can start. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
You ready?
Mm, yes.
Okay. So, in that case, let's have the first question. Mhm.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me something about your family?
Sure. I I'm I have a small family. I live with my mother, father, and I have a older brother, but he was married, so he didn't live with together. And and also my family is small, but we are quite close to each other. Okay.
That's it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Next question. What do you like doing most with your family?
Um. Uh, in our leisure time, uh, we usually have meals together every weekend and chat about daily life and share about interesting things. sometimes we go out for a walk or just relax at home. Uh, in addition, uh, my uh, my mother uh, likes hiking, so sometimes we go hiking together.
Thank you. Now, who are you close to in your family?
Uh, I think I'm closer to my older brother. Uh, my older brother is an engineer, and he is reliable and and always be patient. We talk quite often, uh, according uh, according chat app, and he's very supportive of my studies and work. So I think I am closer to him. Okay.
Okay. Now, in what way is your family important to you?
Mm, um, in my opinion, I think my family gives me a lot of emotional support when I feel stressed or depressed. They can support me and from work or studied and and uh, also also we are busy, but technology makes it easy to stay in touch. So I think the emotional support and connect with each other are the important way. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. So that's the end of our speaking practice. So, how was it, Miss Sharon?
The Flossy is not very good.
Mm-mm. Which
Yes.
one?
I'm. I think when I speak English, I spend too much time to think how to
Mm-mm.
say yes. Even
Okay.
so, I can even so I have idea, but I need to search the vocabulary or the
Mm-mm.
yeah, or the right words.
Mm-mm. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But for today's speaking topic, for
Mm,
today's speaking practice,
mm,
what which part do you struggle? Do you struggle with your fluency and coherence?
mm.
Did you think you had difficulty when it comes to your vocabulary, the grammar, or maybe your pronunciation? Which part of the criteria do you think you need to work on?
Mm, all of them.
All of them. Why all
Yeah.
of them?
Because I know I'm not good at speak, so I think all of them need to improve.
Mm-mm. Okay, so you think all of them needs to be improved.
Uh, yes,
Mm.
but it's
Okay.
interesting. In a real test, I can speak more fluently than daily life. I'm
Mm-mm.
no why.
Okay, I see. So that's what you have noticed so far. Okay,
Mm,
so thank you so much for that one, Miss Sharon, for sharing your self-reflection. Okay, now
okay,
before that, allow me first to give a very quick feedback based on the speaking
okay,
criteria for your responses earlier. Okay, so
okay.
when it comes to your pronunciation, overall, it's understandable, but there
Mm,
may be some slight hesitation and repetition of
mm,
phrases, so that will affect your rhythm. So your
mm,
pronunciation affected the fluency and coherence, right?
mm,
So even though you were able to apply the strategy, like you directly answered, you expand, there's still this slight hesitation,
mm,
repetition, and at the same time, fillers. right?
Mm.
So I wanted to be careful with that one. Now,
Mm.
when it comes to your lexical resource, you were able to use good vocabulary like
Mm.
reliable, patient, support,
Mm.
but maybe it's a bit limited. You could have
Mm.
used more, I know, but it's
Mm.
okay because it's just part one. It's okay to keep it simple. Okay.
Mm.
Now, for your grammatical range and accuracy, common issue I've noticed is this article errors,
Mm.
tense inconsistency, and there may be some awkward preposition usage in which it is normal,
Mm.
especially if you are not that quite familiar with what appropriate
Mm.
preposition you should use,
Mm.
especially when it comes to phrasal verbs.
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so in this case, let me have my sticky note and let's have your responses here. So let me have
Okay.
one. Okay, so let me have the first question. And for the first question you have here, tell me something about your family
Mm.
and answered, sure. I have a small family. Why is it repetitive? Mhm.
Mm.
I live with my mother, my father. I have older brother, okay, but he was married, so he didn't live with together. And also, my family is small, but we are quite close together.
Mm.
As you may notice, there's some missing articles, and this one is it may be a bit vague.
Mm.
He didn't live with together, or you can say he didn't live with us anymore.
Mm. Mm.
You could say
Yes.
something like that, right?
Mm.
And this one repetitive because you already stated
Mm.
earlier that your
Mm.
family is small, right?
Mm.
So maybe you could say um like this, even though my family is small, we are very close or we are quite close to each other. Mm-mm.
Mm.
So you can have here, like for example, sure, I have a small family. I live with my mother and father. I also have an older brother.
Mm.
Okay, there should be a preposition, not preposition, article on, because as you may know, older starts with a vowel sound,
Mm.
right? So, an older brother, but he is married. So, he doesn't live with us.
Mm.
He doesn't live with us anymore.
Mm.
That one. Even though my family is small, we are very close, or you can say we are quite. You can still use quite. You're
Quite.
quite close to each other.
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So, any question with number one, Mr. Sharon, Miss Sharon? Sorry.
Okay.
No question?
Mm.
No clarification
Mm.
with number one.
Yes.
Okay, so let's proceed with number two. What do you like doing most with your family? In our leisure time, we usually have meals together every weekend and chat about daily life and share I think you transition to an ensure
Mm.
about interesting things. Sometimes we go out for a walk or just relax at home. In addition, my mother likes hiking. So sometimes we go hiking together. Mm.
Mm.
This part may be a bit confusing. Maybe it's because of the
Mm.
pronunciation itself.
Mm.
So if we're just gonna make it more concise or direct,
Mm.
so you can say it's okay to use leisure, much better to use in our leisure time, right?
Mm.
In our leisure time, we usually have meals together every weekend and talk about
Mm.
everyday life, sharing interesting things.
Mm.
Okay. Then after that, sometimes we go for a walk or just relax at home.
Mm.
My mother also enjoys hiking, so we occasionally go hiking together. You
Mm.
try to use adverb of frequency here. How
Mm.
often do you go hiking together? Do you go oftenly? Do you
Mm.
go
No.
always, rarely, or maybe on certain occasions you would do hiking with your
Mm.
family?
Yes.
Okay,
Occasion. Mm.
so all good, Miss Sharon.
Mm. Yes. It's better.
Okay, now let's have question number three. And for number three, who are you close to in your family? And you have, I think I'm closer to my older brother. My older brother
Mm.
is an engineer. and he is reliable and always very patient. Always and very patient. It may contradict and
mm,
is very patient, you could say,
mm,
right?
mm,
We talk um quite often. Um, I mean, especially about work and study. And he's very supportive of my studies and work. So I think I am closer to him. You have to my
mm,
brother, you transition to him. Okay, so we can
yes.
go with hesitation. Okay,
Mm,
so if you're just gonna make it better, you could say, um, you tried to paraphrase the question, right?
mm,
You can paraphrase the question. You could say, um, the closest member, I mean, I'm the, I'm closest to my, mm-mm, I'm closest to my older, sorry,
mm,
older brother, right? You say older brother, period.
mm,
That one, he is an engineer. He is an engineer,
mm,
very reliable, you could say, and always patient.
mm,
You could say always patient. Then
mm,
we talk quite often, especially about work and study.
mm,
Okay, especially about work and study, and he's very supportive. So I'm especially close to him. You
mm,
have it like that instead of saying that's why. So I think I'm closer to my brother because if you say
mm,
I think, it's not 100% sure. It's kind of like you're still hesitating, right?
mm,
You're not absolute, or you're not 100% sure that you're close with him. So you're still kind of like you're guessing,
mm,
right? So you could have it like that. Mm-mm. Okay. But if
mm,
you want another way of expressing that one, so maybe you could have another version like this. Let's say, I'm particularly close to my older brother. He
mm,
works as an engineer and is very reliable and patient.
mm,
We often talk about work and study, and he always gives me helpful advice. So I feel very supported by him.
mm.
You can also have that one idea.
Okay,
Okay. So all good, Miss Sharon.
okay.
Okay. No clarification.
Mm,
All good.
yes.
Okay, now let's have the last question. In what way is your family important to you? In my opinion, I think my family gives me a lot of emotional support. When I feel stressed or depressed, they can support me and help me with work or study, and also when we are busy. And we are
Mm,
busy, but technology makes it easy to stay in touch. Much better to say keep in touch. Okay.
mm,
So I think the emotional support and connection with each other are important ways. So in this case, you could say here, Miss Sharon,
mm,
like for example, this one here. So in my opinion, my family provides
mm,
me a lot
mm,
of support when I feel stressed or depressed. They
mm,
help me with my work and studies. Even though we are all busy, technology makes it easy to stay in touch, or you can say keep in
mm.
touch, right?
Let me talk.
So
Okay.
I think this emotional support and connection are very important to me.
Mm,
hmm
mm,
Okay,
okay.
so
Okay.
all good, Miss Sharon.
Mm,
No clarification.
mm, okay. So,
Okay.
like, in our daily life, how to practice part one? It's
Mm.
like yes, write the answers or speak again.
Mm.
Mm,
Um, I mean, thing that I could recommend to you, especially if
mm,
you will do self practice, you try to record your responses and
mm,
then you listen to
okay.
it again, because in that
Mm,
way you will notice if you feel like this one is awkward. I need
mm,
to work on this vocabulary. I stutter in this part, so I need to work on it. So in that
mm,
way, you can work on. with your part
Mm,
one.
mm.
Okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, anything to add, Miss Sharon, or none so far?
It's okay.
Okay. And since it's already time, Miss Sharon, just to give you a heads up, next
Mm,
class we'll have
mm,
the part two.
mm.
Okay?
Okay.
So you can review in advance.
Mm,
And of course, don't worry, this correction that we have here, it will be on the feedback portion for you to review. Mhm.
mm, mm,
Okay. So overall, good job for this evening, Miss Sharon, because you were able to do our part one speaking practice. So
mm,
just don't forget the things that I have pointed out, especially when it comes to the hesitation part and the rhythm. Okay.
mm,
So
mm.
overall, you did so good. Just keep on practicing, Miss Sharon. Okay.
Okay,
So
thank you.
you're welcome. So I guess that's all for our class this evening. So thank you so much again, Miss Sharon. And of course, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you in our next class.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
bye
you. Bye
bye.
bye. Bye bye.